Hey guys, this video is about the Irula people. Irula. You might be like, what the hell is a Irula people? Why that sounds unimportant, irrelevant, but I'm here to tell you. It's not. I'm going to tell you why. Let's go. Irula, natively Irla, Irla. So I'm saying it wrong. Irula? Okay. Also known as Irliga. They are a Dravidian dragon, Naga, right? Non-Negro, most likely. Hamitic ethnic group inhabiting the Indian states or Hindustan states of Tamil Nadu and parts of Kerala and Karnataka, a scheduled tribe. Their population in this region is estimated at 200,000 people. People of Irula ethnicity are Irular and speak Irula, which belongs to the Dravidian languages family. Etymology. Irula is derived from the term Irul, which means black, and Aiga people. Let's say this again. Irula is derived from the term Irul, black, and Aiga people. So you have another people in Tamil Nadu, India, being called black people, even though they don't look as black as you think, which we're going to show. The society. The Irula society is divided into 4 tribes. The Vedekadu Irulas, male Nadu Irula, Iruli, and Kasaba, of whom former 2 intermarry, hence forming free endogamous units. While majority of the Irula are illiterate, they possess a oral tradition, significant part of which are riddles. Now, let's show Kasaba, right? When you type in Kasaba, it talks about a plant, right? Where's cassava found? In the tropicals, Brazil, West Africa, right? French. So, let's say this: who eats the cassava plant? In Africa, Latin America, Southeast Asia. So it's a very popular food. It's a staple food. Cassava with the C in Africa. But the Irula people, they have a tribe called Cassava in India. So I wonder how this relates to black people in Africa, or Negro people who are of blacker skin eat cassava in Africa. I wonder if this origin of cassava actually comes from Asia. But that's actually interesting. Distribution and religion. The tribe numbers around 200,000, spread across 3 states. 189,621 in Tamil Nadu, 23,721 in Kerala, and 10,259 in Karnataka. Those Karnataka are named Irulagas. The Irulas are mainly concentrated in northern Tamil Nadu, in wage of extending from Krishnagiri and Dharmapuri districts in the west to Irula and Kadul Lor districts in the south, and Turiu Balar district in the north. Small populations in Kambatori and Nilgiris districts, and were classified by the Thurston as different populations. So the Nilgiris, we already learned that, Nila, Nigir, we learned some Lex Will. The word Neol, the word Neolite, I believe, is Hindu word for blue, and they call this Nilagiri, the Blue Mountains. His name. It might be another video on this, but yeah. So, the Irula people practice some sort of animism, where they primarily believe in a goddess named Inga, who lives with her six sisters, worshipped in the form of stones under trees. The Irula people traditionally believe that these seven sisters created the first Irula man and woman. The traditional concept of the seven goddesses was Sanskrited as Sapta Matrika. The Irula people also believe in ancestral spirits, and they traditionally believe that the Kanapi spirits of virgin girls can possess anyone. These Kanapi spirits are worshipped as guardian deities of villages by Irula tribals. The Irula also believe in presence of evil spirits known as P, who can possess and hunt people. Just like a rap song, Pushing P, right? Where you go shoot people, right? In order to keep these spirits away, a rooster is sacrificed and offered to them. Many Irula worship Hindu gods and also take part in Hindu festivals. Some Irulas have also been converted to Christianity because it's pretty much the same thing. The Irulas speak the Irula language, a Dravidian language that's closely related to Tamil. The economy. Traditionally, the occupation of the Irulas has been snake and rat catching and honey collection. They also work as laborers in the fields of the landlords during the sowing and harvesting seasons, or in the rice mills. Fishing and cattle farm is a major occupation. Rats destroy a quarter of the grain grown on Tamil Nadu area farms annually. To combat this pest, Irula men use a traditional earthing pot fumigation method. Smoke is blown from their mouths, which leads to severe respiratory and heart problems. In January 2017, Mazi Sadayan and Videl Gapo from Irula tribe of Tamil Nadu were brought in, along with two translators to work with detection dogs to track down and capture invasive Burmese pythons in Key Largo, Florida. The Irula men and their translators were paid $70,000 by the state of Florida and captured 14 pythons in less than 2 weeks. Wow. That's crazy. In caste discrimination, Irula people face severe discrimination and harassment from other castes. Numerous such castes are reported every year. In 2020, a girl named Dinah Lakshmi was assaulted and barred from getting a scheduled tribe certificate by Viner community in her village. We're not really going to read the rest of this, but yeah, we understand that. So now, the key things. Irula is derived from Irul, black Aiga people. So they're being called black people, but they're not Shem, I believe. And then the other thing, they're found in different districts, specifically the Nilgiri district. Okay, and then also the traditional concept of setting gods is what Sanskrit as Sapta Matrika, right? They believe in so real people traditionally believe that these seven sisters, right, created the first Irula man and woman. We're gonna have to look at that later too. Maybe not in this video, but so now we're gonna look at the Google AI stuff. Name and language translates to dark people in Tamil. So the reason I think they're not shims because they're saying dark. That verse we're gonna pick up states that the dark races. But we're gonna get that after this part. But all right, when you look at the Irula tribe, they are very dark, very dark. But if you notice, they have straight hair. Straight hair. Right, they have straight hair. Another picture. Straight hair, very super dark. I don't even think they're Negro. But straight hair. Wavy hair. Wavy hair. Now this woman sort of looks Negro. But she has more of a Dravidian look. Right. More images. It's hard to tell if these people are mixed with Negro, but yeah, these are Hamites, guys. And they're called black people. They're also found in the Nilgiris district, the Blue Mountain, right? Krishna. So they could, because what we learned from Lex Will, the Nilotic people, they would scar themselves to look like reptiles, but these people are actually catching reptiles and snakes, stuff like that. So, but we're gonna pull this thing up, and the video's gonna be over. But dark races of Ham, not the Negroes. So remember, the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary, Ham, the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood, and one of the 8 persons to live through the flood, he became the progenitor or the ancestor of the dark races, not the Negroes, but the Egyptians, the Ethiopians, the Libyans, and the Canaanites. So these people is what the verse is talking about. These are Hamites. They're called black people because they are Ham or Cham. You've been lied to. Yes, I know in West Africa, right? I know in West Africa. I understand in West Africa, you have people that are dark too, but they are Negroes. They are Negroes. They mixed with people that look like this. They mixed with people that look like this. And now they're dark like that, but their hair stayed because of, how it works. Keep mixing, right? But, and then these people right here, we learned from Lex Will. These are children of Lot. Okay? Children of Lot. They are not Ham either. They're mixed. They got Ham in their DNA, but they're not Ham. They are Negroes. These are not black. These are not really black people. These are Negroes mixed within black people. Right? These aren't black people. These are Negroes mixed in with black people. These are black people. See how dark their skin is? You see how, look. Pretty sure this woman was probably the same color as an athletic person. These are true black people. Now they're showing Ethiopians for something. Okay. Now they probably mixed with some Negroes down there, but they're not Negro. I could be wrong. I might make another video, but I don't think so. Right? These are Hamites. Hamites. Real black people are Hamites. These are real black people. Straight hair, wavy hair. These are Hamites, black people. Real black people. That's it. I'm out.